What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today I'm going to be talking about Noob Saibot. This video is going to be the truth about Noob Saibot. Now, this character, for the most of this game's life cycle, is kind of in low key. People don't really talk about him that much, and I think the reason for that is he's just, for the most part, boring to play. You know, in general, like you're not doing much with this character. I mean, the Dark Sabbath variation got combos, but at the end of the day, the way that you have to optimize his combos to get the most damage is like people not going to be doing that. And this character has been low-key most of this game's life cycle. Not sure if I said that already, but after the CN double variation got its buffs, this character went up a lot. He really did. This move right here is Noob Saibot. Without this, that meter burn thing right there, he would be trash. Now, in case y'all don't know, I play like 3-4 characters in this game right now, and Noob is one of them. This character is very slept on in my opinion, and a lot of people who play this character won't really mention that, but he is. Like, honestly, he deals with the top tiers just fine. Like Jackie, Johnny, freaking Lou, he deals with. Matter of fact, we can go back and look at them. Like the top tiers in this game currently, he deals with them no problem. He really does. So I'll say people like, obviously Johnny, Jackie, Lou, so we put up there, Garrus. He deals with all of them no problem. And that's just actually really good for him. Now the funny thing about that is he deals with these top tier characters, but he doesn't really get considered up there in this community like that. I guess because people just don't talk about him, but he has pretty much, I ain't gonna say an easy time, but Noob is just chilling right now. Like, there's not really, now, the thing about Noob that holds him back is the matchups. Now, this is one of those characters that he's really good to have on the team, but he is not a good character in the main. This character gets zoned out hard. I'm talking about, like, it's actually wild how much this character gets zoned out. Now you might be saying, but Nick, he got a teleport. What are you talking about he gets zoned out? Look at this trash teleport. Look at how long that takes to be active on the screen. Man literally like winds his whole freaking body up and then launches himself at you. This is probably top 3 worst teleports in the game. If his teleport was faster, oh, he would definitely be a problem. He'd probably be one of those characters that you could just main. But this teleport sucks. Like, it really does. I know some new players that want this teleport buffed, but if they buff his teleport, then they should do something to this right here to keep it fair. Like, this move right here is honestly not fair. It's just not. Like, and like I said, I play this character. He's not the main one I play, but he's on the team. And a lot of people won't admit it, but the fact that he can, there we go. The fact that he can do this right here and just have you scared to counter poke and be safe and reset the neutral is absolutely amazing. Like, it's just so freaking good. And then you always have to be worried, is he gonna meter burn it? So a lot of times he can just get away with just pokes into it without even having to spend his resources. And he has his auto shimmies to where he can do this right here and stay very safe, or the other one and be very safe. And he got the little mix off of it, but it's not real. Of course it could be fuzzy, but you'll catch people off guard sometimes with it. And like one of the buffs that they added, if you hit 10 of them, you get this as a crushing blow. It's not really that viable unless you lose a round, so I don't think that's a big of a deal. But yeah, Noob's problem was he had the tools, but he just had to commit to too much. Like, he had the 9-frame mid, but before they made this good, he had to commit to that 9-frame mid. he had to go like do that right there. And if your character punished him off of doing this, like that was GG's. But now that he has access to this, 9-frame it into that, boom, neutral reset. And then he has the very good advanced and normals like that. But the thing about his advanced and normals is he needs them because his movement is trash. He moves with his normals. Like that's how he gets around. Because all his normals are trash for the most part. They just are. So yeah, this character, in my opinion, he's just chilling in a good spot. And I feel like he's one of the more complete characters to where he don't need to be touched, in my opinion. Like, if they just leave him like this for the rest of the game, I feel like he'd be perfectly fine. But yeah, the matchups he struggles in are the characters that can just simply keep him out. That's the main thing. If you main this character, you're definitely going to be met with some counter picks. Like, people like Jade. Like, Jade has her freaking way with this character. It's actually ridiculous. Like, what Jade can do to this character. And what's another character I can think of? Like, oh, Cetrion, obviously. Like, Cetrion has her way with this character. But yeah, that don't mean that the character is unviable at all. It's just like a matchup thing. But if you pick up this character and have you like another character that doesn't get zoned out heavy, then you're just chilling. And this is one of those characters that's not talked about that much, so you ain't gonna have to worry about him getting nerfed or anything like that. But yeah, Noob is in a good spot. It really is. And on top of that, one of the best anti-airs in the game. Look at that. Matter of fact, let's pick somebody with a very obnoxious jump in, Sindel. Let's pick her. Like his his anti-air is so amazing. If it's not one of the better, no, I would say top 3 because still got Katana, Terminator, and Frost. He definitely, yeah, we'll say like top 3, top 5 anti-airs in the game. Seeing double, and we're gonna go against Sindel's jump in. Cause she has one of the better jump ins in the game, if not the best jump in the game now. Like her jump in hits at a very weird arc. So yeah, I'm just gonna boot this up. All right. Look at that. Look at how good his anti-air is. And that's Sindel's freaking anti-air. Then off of that anti-air, he can just start going in. I mean, not going in. Gets a really good conversion. Now, another thing about Noob, I feel like they got him right because they could have easily busted this character. Nah, I'm not going to say busted. They could have easily made this character overpowered, but they didn't. The fact that this sends you full screen really is a big deal. If this gave him good Oki, oh crap. And if you don't know what Oki is, I have a video on that if you want to look that up. But if this did not push you full screen, if it kept you close, do y'all know how ridiculous this character would be? Like every touch, you would just be on the ground and you had to keep guessing. The fact that this sends you full screen is what keeps him fair, in my opinion. Like, y'all do not understand how ridiculous this character would be if this crap could push you at the perfect distance to where you would have to deal with another one. But that's the main thing I think that keeps him fair. His best tool puts him at a range where he doesn't want to be. It's not like he can just wave dash in to make up for the distance because his wave dash sucks. So that's what balances him out. Even though he has this amazing tool right here, the fact that it sends you full screen and puts you in a position that Noob doesn't want to be in is a big deal. It really is. But yeah, like I said, everybody, I think this character is in a perfect spot in the game. He doesn't need to be touched. He's slept on, in my opinion. But He deals with a lot of the top tiers, but he has some very bad matchups. And that's the truth about Noob, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitch and my Patreon. And Nickopz out.